Previously on the roster.
This is that Anton kid, right?
From Louisiana.
Clean it. Clean your face.
Give me 2.5. Right. This isn't a friend thing. It ain't a friend thing.
Hey, all right, we're gonna run 3-on-3s, guys. There's gonna be 2 y'all with 1 X Factor guy. Continue playing and you really hurt it. Then you won't be able to finish out the season.
I know.
All right, guys, listen up. At this point, I'm making another cut, and it's a big cut. Just wasn't a fit, though.
I'll see you on the field this year.
5. I'm taking 5 that I'm considering for the pro squad.
This is my 12th season nationally. Played for a lot of teams.
They really need a front snake guy, so that's what I do.
I'm 27 years old, kind of an old goat in this game. If this doesn't work out, consider me retired.
This year, everyone's really trying out again.
I want to train some of you guys to come up and take some of their spots.
Bluntly, everybody needs to get their personal skills up.
We don't have Dusty and Devin. I think Anton's a perfect player to fill Devin's spot.
Because if you're going to try out for a pro team and you don't have gun skills, see you later.
I'm confident in my fundamental skills. I worked really hard at it. I knew my snapshot was on point. I knew my running and gunning was good.
These are the guys that are coming out tomorrow.
We wanted to pick up more guys than we could roster.
San Antonio X Factor began the 2012 preseason with 2 spots to fill. The open 2-day tryout began with nearly 4 dozen participants Saturday morning. But by Sunday afternoon, the field had been narrowed to 5. Pro player Billy Bernaccia from Milford, Connecticut. Pro player Chris Wilson from Duval, Washington. Desmond Ray Ward from San Antonio, Texas. Jesse Stevens from Louisiana. And Anton Liberopoulos, also from Louisiana.
All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna be playing sets of 5. All right, we're gonna be playing games. All right, the first squad I'm gonna put together is actually the 5 new guys are gonna play together. I'm looking at communication because you don't know each other. Communication and how you play. Communicate. Important. You get a G, call it. You know where he's at, call it. If he's in a threat, 50 bunker, you better say something. If he's close to you, go get him. Play paintball. All right, 5 hours down the road, 5 here. You're good, keep playing. Oh, good job, Ashton. Hey, Anton, good try.
The 5 remaining hopefuls don't fare very well in the handful of points they run against San Antonio X Factor. With the exception of Billy Bernaccia, the only other player to give a strong showing in this drill is veteran Chris Wilson. Though criticized throughout camp for his unorthodox technique during individual drills, Wilson performs best where you would expect a veteran would, during real game-time situations.
I actually think Ryan and Colt made a good point of that on the field. LC has like old school fundamentals, like you said.
Well, my name's Chris Wilson, better known as LC. I'm 27 years old, kind of an old goat in this game. I'm from Duval, Washington. It's a hick town up in Seattle area.
How long have you been playing paintball altogether?
Since I was 12, I'm 27 now. I've been playing pro since 2000, 2001. I joined Oakland Assassins. Bobby, I was with him for about 6 years. Then we got transitioned to San Diego Legacy, and then I went and played on Portland Night Dogs for about another 6 years.
Now, who'd you spend last season with?
Seattle Thunder. Spent some time with them. They're all great friends of mine.
Why aren't you continuing on with Seattle Thunder?
We had a kind of a falling out. You know, I had a different view on things, and you know, I wasn't particularly a good teammate in the sense of just really being able to accept sucking. I wasn't able to be happy with that. To be a pro team, you got to practice every weekend. You got to have that unity, and I was not feeling it. You know, and we were playing all separate games. It was outrageously stupid.
Chris Wilson has always been he's been a long-time player. He's been like the best guy on a crappy team, which, you know, that's an unfortunate situation.
Do you feel like, are you going to be one of those last two guys at the end?
There's nothing more than I want is to play and to help out this team. But, you know, I feel like Billy Bernaccia, he's an amazing player. The way he just runs and the way his shot is on, he's actually really decent. I thought he just was fast, get up the field and have his head in the in the dirt and just you run up and bunker his ass. But if you give the guy a chance to be on his feet, he'll actually do really well. There's some really good players. I hope I'm one of those guys, but I wouldn't be surprised if I wasn't. So.
Do you have a plan B for the 2012 season if you're not?
No, I do not. It is what it is. It's I want to win, and you know, I'm trying to find the most serious place where I can find a group of guys who will actually put in the practice and want to win. So if this doesn't work out, you know, consider me retired.
Hey, Cole, come here real quick. What do you see there right now? They're hanging.
Oh, we're beating out of them.
I've seen some of those kids, they're doing good. Actually, these 5, I want them to practice, but with the X Factor core.
Jesse.
I mean, I could see him playing the tournament. He made one bump, but it was one move. Mike's in this 50 snake, and he bumped one down. He's not afraid of playing against pros, you know, so that's good.
Antone, I think he's playing really strong. I think he's a guy that could potentially play a tournament with us. Yeah. I think number 20, Billy, I think he's ready to go. And he's got a chain.
Yeah, he's got a chain that shuts down power on whole city blocks.
All right, let's play a few more.
During the mixed points with X Factor, Chris Wilson's play drops. Anton Liberopoulos raises his level of play, as does Jesse Stevens. Billy Bernaccia maintains his strong performance. Right before X Factor sequesters themselves for final review, Coach Alex Martinez briefly interviews each candidate separately.
I'll be totally honest with you, Billy. I was surprised.
With what?
That you being here.
Coming here? And
Yeah,
doing this?
yeah.
I don't have any pride like that. Like I just.
It has nothing to do with pride or anything.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I'm definitely getting a different vibe from what I thought.
Yeah.
So
well,
it's all
you probably
good.
heard all Bishop's stories too, so
Yeah.
you know how that goes.
Yeah, and I've seen it fall apart. I've seen it all fall apart too, so don't worry about it.
And I haven't played in a while, so I was happy. Like
You're doing good, man.
During his chat with Liberopoulos, owner Alex Martinez has thrown a major curveball.
And where do you live? You live in Louisiana, right?
Yeah, put on next.
I'm seriously considering you, but if you're going to California, that's not a...
That really sucks.
I know. And what are you going to do in California?
Just trying to get away from New Orleans. My mom really wants me to go. Just because, like, that's where she originally was from. She just didn't like what I was hanging out with New Orleans.
I'll tell you this right now. You're on top of the list. That's why I came over here and talked to you. But this is the news to me that you're going to move to California. You moving that far away, the flights become an issue.
I know.
I don't know you and you don't know me.
Exactly.
But I have experiences, okay? And you're a young man, okay? I have plenty of experiences. Been there, done it. Been around fights, been around this, been around that. But it's choices in life that we have. We have choices. I will tell you this, in life, if you're having problems back home and you're hanging out with the wrong people, then you're making bad choices. That's all I can tell you.
Do you think you're gonna make the team?
You know, I kind of got over that whole selfish thoughts of, you know, me first. So I hope some of these young guys make it so they can live their dreams.
Hey, y'all worked hard, y'all did good. Unfortunately, the way this works is I only need one. The guys that I'm cutting are going to come up here first. I want you to shake my hand. Yes. Hey, shake their hands. They deserve it. They shot y'all too, okay? Elsie. We got to talk. Anton. All right, guys. Hey, I want you to come back. This isn't over. You did real good. I'm proud of you. Just a tad more, buddy. They've been playing pro 6-7 years. This is your first chance. Look how close you got. Okay?
I got very emotional. Like, something happened, something clicked in my mind that I felt like, you know, I was just missing the dream, you know? Like, it's right there and you just miss it, you know? But I just started crying, and I mean, I don't really cry all that often, you know? I'm an emotional guy, but I don't cry very often, and I was just in tears, man, and it's kind of embarrassing, but I mean, you know, it is what it is.
All right, Billy. Guess who made the team that can play Galveston with us, huh, dog?
Billy Bernaccia ends up providing solid snake play for the team all season, despite lower than expected stats in the PSP Pro League, which featured uniquely configured snake bunkers at every event.
It's not an easy snake to play. The fields really haven't been set up where it's just shove guys in the snake and you get a bunch of kills. Billy's been playing lights out in 7-man because they still use the traditional snake bunkers where he can go down, get to their side real quick, and shoot a few guys.
While at first the dream may have appeared out of reach, Jesse Stevens never lets it leave his mind's eye. He takes Martinez up on his offer to practice with the team.
Jesse, right away, he took that decision. He said, hey, I'm not going to just walk away from this. I didn't make the team, but, that. I'm going to drive to Texas. I'm going to move in with one of these guys, and I'm going to get on this team. And he's been at every practice this year, fighting his ass off.
By June, Steven's strong practice play, combined with real-world conflicts for other X Factor players, would allow him to make his professional debut at Challenge Park Extreme in Chicago, Illinois. Within a month, Stevens would be on the field as X Factor wins its first pro tournament since 2008.
Honestly, it didn't hit me till a few weeks after. I remember me and Ryko were on the phone because he retired after the Chicago PSP tournament. He was like, dude, you have no idea how lucky you are. And I mean, it hit me just then. I was like, Billy, that was Billy's first one. He's been playing since what, 2004? Playing pro?
DC was actually my first professional win. And to tell you the truth, after the game, it really took a couple minutes to really hit me. We won the game, and I still at that point didn't realize wow, we just won the tournament. That's my first professional win. And I couldn't stop smiling the whole way home.
To win a professional paintball tournament, not only do you have to be on top of your game, but you just have to have those little things go your way. Because at this level, and one paintball breaking and one paintball bouncing is the difference between Sunday or the next, the top 4 or finals or winning the whole tournament.
It was weird. I've actually never felt that way before winning a tournament, which is strange. But I knew early that day that we were going to win, and sure did. It was great.
The 2012 paintball season is a year of overall resurgence for X Factor, with several strong finishes as they head to the 2012 PSP World Cup of Paintball. Jesse Stevens, now sidelined by both a knee injury and the return of veteran Dusty Odell, will experience the drama of his first World Cup from the pit. X Factor survives a brutal preliminary field, where several teams boasting 3-1 records get sent home. X Factor advances to Sunday. They'll battle multiple-time world champions Moscow Red Legion for the right to advance to the World Cup Final Four.
I just shot 6 or 7 285s in a row. Just back to back to back. The number didn't change. And then a 278. I'll take 6 in a row.
There is a crowd in here that fooled themselves. They brought their friends and they made their hell. They faked their grin in a lonely cell to the bitter end. But what do I know? There are a few in here that hurt themselves. They kick and bend in a dried up well. They call for help and you know them well. Are you aware? But what do I know? I will not surrender. No, I When God falls fast asleep, the kids still dance in city streets. From the White House lawn to the Middle East, and all around I'm just saying that this time I feel it now. When God falls fast asleep, the kids still move to a steady beat, even if it's bombs landing at their feet. All around I'm just saying that this time I feel it now. I feel it now. This time I feel it now. I feel it now. This time I feel it now. This time I feel it now.
Next season on the roster.
My name is Wesley Ward. I'm 23. I'm from Macon, Georgia.
Scott Kemp, age 26, born and raised in Los Angeles, California.
The attitude thing, man, it's one of those things. Some people like it, some don't.
Oh, baby, there we go.
I'm Brandon Rodriguez. I'm from Mission, Texas, and I'm 16.
That's just been my goal. Not just to play pro paintball, but to play for San Antonio X Factor. It doesn't happen today. I'm gonna make it happen at some point. That's my goal.